Hello, my name is Callum McCrossan. I'm the National Autism Advisor at the Richmond Fellowship Scotland. I'm joined by our Head of Complex Needs, Caroline Shaw, and today we'll be discussing our latest organisational autism strategy.
Thanks, Callum. I'm excited we have this opportunity to come together today and share our thoughts on our new autism strategy, which is now our third autism strategy at the Richmond Fellowship Scotland. We have been setting ourselves strategic aims in this way over the last 6 years. And also, Callum, I just wanted to thank you for your idea to record a discussion around our strategy today and to make it public as a way of demonstrating that we stand behind what we say we will deliver.
Indeed, we pride ourselves on providing specialist, high-quality, person-centred services which support people to live and thrive in their local communities. Our strategy reinforces our values and creates a framework that runs through all of our services.
And I think for today, Callum, we thought that we would focus on our strategic aims over the next 3 years and how we plan to achieve them.
Absolutely. But first, let's reflect on what we said we'd achieve in our last strategy and the actions we took.
Our last autism strategy was published in 2017, and the targets we set ourselves were ambitious, but we had a vision of how we wanted to grow our expertise and knowledge as autism service providers. One of our aims was to further develop our services for autistic people within the criminal justice system.
It continues to surprise and worry me, the figures and stories we hear regarding the interaction between autism and the criminal justice system. There are reports citing that 27% of all prisoners are autistic, remarkable considering that only 1% of the general population is autistic. There are also a lot of anecdotal stories about autistic people being much more likely to be the victim of a crime.
I think you're right, Callum. It's statistics like this which led to the expansion of the work that we do within the criminal justice system and the creation of our own criminal justice strategy. In the past 3 years, we've expanded our work in this area, and along with many other supported individuals, we also currently support around 35 autistic individuals with forensic support needs.
Another one of our commitments was to strengthen our offering of specialist support to family carers. This led to our Positive Pathways programme, which you, Caroline, you were heavily involved in.
That's right, Callum. We were awarded 3-year funding from the Scottish Government's Autism Development Fund, which allowed us to reach around 500 carers. This was very successful and certainly a great experience for us to learn firsthand from family carers of autistic individuals. And the feedback has been overwhelming on the benefits for carers themselves. Our evaluation identified that carers felt more equipped and supported in their role, leading to less stress and more time to balance their own needs. So we have decided to continue to look at how best we can support carers over the next 3 years and have made this a central aim for us moving forward.
We'll continue on now to our aims for the next 3 years. We're remaining as ambitious as always, and we have split our aims into 3 categories. Let's start by examining our aims related to autistic people and family carers.
The people we support and their families are really central to all the work that we do, and the demand for high quality support has never been higher, and we will continue to provide that support by expanding our services to meet the needs of the people who use them. In recent years, we've increased our offering of services for children and also their families. And this is an area we're looking to grow and develop further over the next 3-year period.
To ensure that support is both effective and consistent, we'll be working closely with families and local communities, while also increasing our application of assistive and adaptive technology. While many of our services are already making very effective use of low-tech products to increase life skills and promote independence, we want to make the most of technology we have access to. For example, we are currently in the final stages of opening up a new support facility in Ayrshire, which has been designed for the future. Essentially, every support suite is a smart home.
And I think, Callum, it's innovations such as this that will further strengthen our work to support individuals to really personalise and adapt their environments to suit their individual needs. So things like window blinds that can automatically close when light becomes overstimulating, or calming music, for instance, that can be preset by an individual to play during times of stress. So we want to help use technology to build new skills for the people we support and put the service design into the hands of those who use the service.
Our last point to highlight in this section is our commitment to the principle, nothing for us without us. We already have multiple channels which the people we support can provide feedback and contribute to our decision-making process, but we want to expand our user-led network of autistic individuals to contribute to the matters that are important to them and not just the matters that we ask them for feedback on.
And Callum, I know you've done a lot of work around this already, and really you've grown this quite tremendously over the last 3 years, so I'm really excited to see where you take that over the next 3-year period. Now, moving on to our second set of aims, we focus on working together with our external partners. And we believe that working alongside our stakeholders and being part of the wider agenda for autism in Scotland is vital to be able to achieve our goals. We want to continue to be influential in shaping the future of complex needs support in Scotland, and we plan to do this through our involvement in the Scottish Government's Positive Behaviour Support Steering Group, also by publishing our experience through forums such as the Good Autism Practice Journal, and by contributing to groups like the Scottish Government's Cross-Party Group for Autism, which I know, Callum, you're involved in.
Indeed. Our brilliant colleagues in our property department work closely with our services at the point of referral to help design our service settings to ensure that we are meeting the individual's sensory and communication needs. We'll continue our commitment to work closely with service commissioners and other stakeholders to get this right and take a truly collaborative approach. I visited a young woman we support who lives in her own house a few months ago, and with the help of our staff, she had chosen all the indoor furnishings. She had painted the slates of our garden fence to match a rainbow. It didn't feel like I was visiting a supported environment. It felt like I was visiting someone's home. And that is key to how we see assistive technology aiding us in this goal.
And I think also working in and with the local community is vital to achieving positive outcomes for anyone. In communities across the country, we continue to work with local councils, education establishments, third sector providers to be able to provide specialist training and support for carers and also external sources of support to our communities as well.
Our third and final strand of aims are all about our internal culture and our colleagues.
We have committed to ensuring that our staff have a learning pathway that meets the skills that they require to support autistic individuals within our services. So in line with the Scottish Government's Autism Training Framework Optimising Outcomes, our training allows staff to ultimately progress to holding a certified HNC level qualification in outcome-based support planning for autistic individuals.
Our colleagues who complete this qualification are considered to be autism resource workers. They become autism specialists located all across the country who are able to provide knowledge and guidance to their colleagues so that we can ensure that we are providing the highest level of support possible.
And the work of our autism resource workers to date has been great in helping us shape our autism services. And I really look forward to hearing how your work in this area continues to develop, Callum. Having people fulfil this role is vital to ensuring that all of the intricacies of someone's personality are understood and accounted for when we're developing support.
Finally, we want to highlight an often under-discussed issue. We have dozens of colleagues throughout all departments who are either autistic or have another neurological condition. We are therefore adapting our processes to meet their needs. From the interview through to the learning and development, we provide an equity of opportunity and an equality of reward to increase the representation throughout our workforce. Ultimately, this will have the benefit of providing invaluable peer support to the people in our services.
So I think, Callum, that concludes our discussion for today, and many of these aims, such as adapting to our neurodiverse workforce, will take investment and creativity of thought and really a long-term outlook. And I think we have a set of really good, achievable strategic aims. And today has been a great opportunity for me to reflect upon what we have already achieved so far.
The next 3 years promises to be an exciting and positive time for both ourselves and the people we support. I just want to finish by thanking you, Caroline, for joining me today.
Thank you.
And thanking you for watching. If you would like a copy of our strategy, if you have any questions, or perhaps you would like to inquire about receiving support from the Richmond Fellowship Scotland, then you can use the details that are on screen now. Thank you.